Hey everyone, welcome back for another video on the channel. We are getting down to the final few items from last month's mega unboxing videos. Tonight I have for you the Feena Fam Earthlight complete figure from Kotobukiya, as well as the Kawasumi Mai figure from the Canon anime. I looked over the box, and I'm really not sure. MOVIC Movic or the Atelier Sai, ATELIER-SAI. I was expecting maybe a Kotobukiya or a Good Smile or one of the other major manufacturers, but for all I've checked, I can't find one on there, so not really sure. I guess this was produced by one of the companies on the box that apparently I haven't heard of before. I don't know. But, a couple figures to get into, and I'm not going to go into any long details about either anime, as I believe I've touched up on them before. I know I have on the Feena Fam Earthlight, mentioned about Brighter Than the Dawning Blue, the anime that she is from, and I'm pretty sure most people are familiar with Canon, and obviously if not, that information is out there that you could easily Google it, so I don't think any reason for me to really go too much into it. But why don't we go ahead and take a look at the individual boxes. We'll go ahead and start out by taking a look at the box on the Feena Fam Earthlight figure. And I had to position this kind of carefully to let you see inside the back of the box. They kind of have a picture of the moon and some stars. And they put a little bit of a holographic material back there to kind of set it off and give more of a active outer space feel to it. If you have not seen the anime, of course, Feena is from the moon. It's an anime setting about the Earth and Moon, and a strained relationship between the two at the time. Kind of get a better look through the side window at the photo of the moon and stars in the back there from both sides. So we have the left and the right side, both of them just with the title of the anime again, and Feena Fam Earthlight there. And on the back of the box we kind of get some more information, unfortunately once again all in kanji, so unfortunately I can't tell you what any of it says, but once again Kotobukiya is the listed manufacturer on here. And kind of take a look at the top of the box too, because they gave you a little window you can look in on the figure, but nothing on the bottom special there. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the box for Kawasumi Mai. We see the logo of Canon, the anime that Kawasumi Mai is from. We got a little bit of a stock photo there in the bottom corner, and we see Mai in the back here sporting some bunny ears, and you can kind of see that they've also included a sword along with her, as well as a kind of a headpiece that is her hair normally without the bunny ears. The bunny ears, even in the anime, you don't see her dressed up like that, at least that I can remember anyway. It's been a little while since I watched it. Kind of got a nice little window on the side here as well to let you see in. There isn't too much special to the inside of the box though, like the other one we looked at for Feena Fam Earthlight. On the back here we have a couple stock photos, again noting the fact that you can have her displayed with or without the bunny ears, but you do see the sword in hand on her there, and once again mentioning the 1/8 scale painted figure. Top of the box kind of gives you another window in to take a peek inside, and lists our manufacturers and Canon TV, and on the bottom we have the information for this figure. And once again I tried looking around to see if there was another manufacturer that wasn't listed on the top of the box here, but there is not. So the two that they've got here are the Movic, and if I get in really close, you can see the Atelier Sai. So one of the two there, possibly. But tell you what, let's go ahead now and get both of these out of the box and we'll get them set up. And I'll be back with you in just a bit. Alright, back with both figures here, and we'll start off with the Feena Fam Earthlight figure, because it is really the most basic of the two. It is basically just the one piece. There really is nothing to take apart. There is no options for any other poses, like, say, an Nendoroid. Is pretty much what you have here. And this is one of those, too, that's kind of interesting because it doesn't ever come off the base unless you have a screwdriver around, so this one's kind of permanently mounted as well. I do want to say that these are both pre-owned figures, and whoever owned the Feena Fam Earthlight one, when they turned it in, apparently they didn't bother to clean up the dust off her very well, so it took me a little bit to clean the dust off the base. For the most part, that was what stood out the most for me, but you know, minor thing there. But yeah, really nice figure, nicely done, basic paint job, but you know, pretty well done for what you have here, and happy to have this one in the collection. And as I've said before and many times, this is an excellent anime, worth checking out, especially if you're kind of into science fiction-ish things, but with a little bit of a love story thrown in there. And as far as the figure on the left now, our Kawasumi Mai, now this does have a few more options, because the arms are jointed, the hand here is jointed. You can go with or without the sword. There is a swivel joint on the neck as well. The little piece here in the shoulder you can display with or without, but obviously it's her school uniform. I don't know why you would go without it. There's a little part where the hair plugs into the back here. Now that's not really so much poseable, but she does have options, although slight, but there are definitely posing options available. The main one being, if you do remove the part of the top here of the school uniform, you can definitely take the arm to a different pose with the sword there. And then, of course, the other thing that you probably noticed from earlier was the option of the bunny ears. So I did put the piece on without the ears, but it's just simply a part on the forehead here that will come off, and you can just exchange the pieces, and the bunny ears side just goes on there just like that, and there you go. So again, another I would say overall well done figure here. And Canon, you know, it's been a few years since this one came out. I believe it was like 2006. So I don't know that there are that many of these out on the market. It'd be interesting to kind of find a couple of the other figures out there for this anime, but not one I'm gonna go like crazy trying to track down. Well, anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in for another unboxing video on the channel, and after this, I believe the only thing I have left are the petite Nendoroids for Angel Beats. So be looking for that one here, hopefully in the next day or so. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. We'll catch you again later. Take care.